What is up, y'all, and welcome back to another YouTube video here on my channel. In today's video we are turning this blazer right here into this, and I mean I'm recording the intro before actually doing this, so I have no idea how it turned out, but y'all see it on the screen right now. The blazer in question is bought vintage, is from the brand Mario Baruti. I've never heard of it. I don't know if it's like a high-end brand, cheap-ass brand, I don't know, but it's made from wool and silk and linen, it appears. I've actually worn it already here and there because I didn't have my supplies for this kind of customization project. So yeah, this project is split into 3 different categories, I would say. First up, we have to crop the blazer to make it fit, because this is, I don't know, like a XXL or some, and it's way too long for me. Second of all, I want to be adding a back print to give this kind of more like a street character, and I'm not printing it actually, but I'm using fabric spray paint and kind of make a stencil for it and spray paint it, and I've never tried it, so I'm super excited to see how this turns out. And last but not least, I want to add some studded details, especially here around the collar. This area is thick enough, but the back side is kind of a really thin fabric. That's why I think we need to cut open the lining, insert some fusible interfacing, and then we kind of have the back reinforced. We can add some studded details on top of the print. And with all of this yapping out of the way, let's get straight into it. Let's get working. Numero uno is to crop this thing. Ooh, I don't know if you can see on camera. Give me a sec. Alright, yeah, so this is the blazer worn on a regular kind of basis, but I think we want to crop it a bunch. Might actually need to do this in front of the mirror. Unfortunately, these pockets will 100% be unusable, I'm pretty sure. But I don't mind it. We can add some studs, some decorative studs to them. Yeah, so I think this for the front looks pretty good. Let's measure it out, pin it down, and then just cut it off. Alright, so I now cut out this kind of back piece out of interfacing. I'm kind of thinking how I'm gonna get it in though, because of course we have the bottom open now, but there's still this like back piece, and the construction on this blazer is actually pretty beautiful. And even though I'm messing with it pretty heavily, I don't want to completely disrespect it and completely tear it apart. Yeah, so I'm trying to kind of get it in from the side and maybe iron it down from on top of the lining and see if we can get it in like this. So yeah, let's try it out. What you saw me do was finishing the bottom edge that we kind of cut open, and I had to decide what kind of method I wanted to use. And since this project is definitely on the streetwear side of things, like kind of turning a formal piece, a formal blazer into a streetwear piece, I decided to go for raw edges on the bottom. My girlfriend and I actually bought a blazer last year in Tokyo that had this same kind of method to the bottom hem. where it was like kind of, yeah, just like the raw edge and it would distress over time. And I really like the concept, especially on a blazer where you kind of wouldn't expect it. But yeah, at the same time, I didn't really like how the lining of the blazer distressed. And that's why I decided to essentially fold over the lining and leave the outer fabric raw. And this is how we got this. I don't know if I can do like a close-up. And that's how we got this effect right here, where we have like the clean finished lining with the raw edge of the outer fabric. And I really like it. I think it's pretty dope. I mean, we can put it on real quick and see kind of the cropped product. I have to say, I really liked this cropped state of the blazer a lot. Super happy with it. And yeah, I mean, the pockets are obviously not functional anymore. We're gonna decorate them a little bit. And this is the current state, and I'm really loving it so far. For the next step, I want to do the spray paint backprint, but they're actually arriving tomorrow, so I need to pause for now. And now that I think about it, I can actually make like the stencil for the spray paint. Yeah, this should definitely come before spray painting. Alright chat, so I prepared the stencil and kind of everything so we can spray paint. Got the blazer hanging right here. We're not gonna spray inside, but I kind of inserted this cardboard piece so it's nice and flat. I also got my stencil right here. This is the Japanese kanji for life. I don't want to go into much detail, but it means a lot to me. Life is literally the motto. Why not use this spray glue, which I use for screen printing? So yeah, I know it works on fabric. So I thought, why not try out to essentially kind of like glue it to the back of the blazer. Yeah, it will literally kind of wash out. I have no idea if it works, to be honest. So let's try. We also need to kind of like center it a little. Maybe something like this could be dope. I actually have this like air purifier in my room. It's literally going crazy right now. Probably because of the glue. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty dope, pretty solid already. Alright, so we are now basically ready. It's a little windy, which is kind of pissing me off. But yeah, if we have like a quiet moment, I think I'm just gonna go for it. The glue is lifting up a little bit, but I think we should be fine, to be honest. Yeah, let's just go for it, man. Let's try it out. This like, oh shit, I need to open these. Right, so apparently my camera crashed or my SD card or whatever, so I think I don't have the first coating on camera, but I did this like white base spray, and because it's really a little windy here, my whole setup is kind of falling apart. The glue is not holding perfectly. We're just gonna roll with it. Got the white base cover. Now I'm gonna go in with the yellow. Just gonna fuck around and find out. Go over it again. We don't have the cleanest edges. I can already tell that. Oh, some edges are pretty clean, but some are not. I think it's no problem because this is what gives the piece this kind of spray painted character. If I wanted to have it super clean, I would just kind of like screen print it. I'm gonna let this dry for 10 more minutes, then we can peel it off and see how it is, and then it's kind of like finished drying in like 24 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna give it 10 minutes so it's like dry to the touch, and then we're gonna see how it looks. So yeah, I'm gonna see ya. All right, chat, big reveal. 10 minutes are over. How do I take this off, man? Oh, damn. Okay, so apparently the cover did not 100% work, but I mean the design is pretty dope. Hey, yeah, I mean this is kind of the result. Got this little drive-by paint here. Do we mind it though? Like, let's be real, this is like an experimental kind of streetwear piece. So I don't actually mind it. I'm not too mad about it. I actually really like these kind of little spray paint effects. Also at the top here, I think it looks pretty dope. And yeah, these little spots on the bottom, I don't mind them. All right, chat, I can't see shit. I don't know if I'm in frame or anything. But this is kind of like the spray painted thing. I can't even see myself, man. But yeah, I think it is pretty dope. Is it dope? We'll see later, but yeah. Alright guys, so I'm super tired right now, but I do want to finish this blazer. So let's get to work, let's get going. I mean, we're pretty much done here already, but I really wanted to add some studs, some finishing details. Yeah, I already marked out some spots. For example, right here on the collar, these two spots. I want to add like 3 studs here. I think I might add like 3 more studs around the collar here. I definitely want to add some studs on the design. Yeah, just like a few kind of on the design's corner points, I would say. We definitely want to add some on these fake pockets that we kind of have at the bottom. Definitely want to add some studs there, and then maybe a few like on the sleeves, and that should be it. So yeah, let's mark them out, mark the spots out that we want, then make the holes and then set the studs, and I think we're pretty much done. Okay, so we are done. This is the finished piece, let's get it. Really like how the studs came out on the back print right here, like the back spray. Then we got these studded details all in the front, as well as the sleeves. Really dope. And yeah, I mean, let's put it on real quick, see how this thing looks. And yeah, I mean, just check this out. And then of course, once we turn around, got this huge ass back print, also with the studs, so dope. And yeah, I really like it. I would say just like that, we transformed this €30 thrifted blazer into this crazy statement piece. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys one more spin. This is the final piece. Really happy with it. Let me know your guys' opinions in the comments down below. And with all of this being said, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm out.